Hey everybody, good afternoon. Whew. Is Stream Elements kind of having issues? Let's see. But good afternoon. Welcome everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Um Hey Meanie. Here we go. There she is. And Kiba's coming over here to steal my water bottle. All right. Well, there you go. There's that view everybody wants. Really? Stream Elements has been flaky for a lot of people recently. Okay. Well, I just signed back in to see if there was any issues, and so we'll see. And let's see if everything else is working correctly. It is. And we've got cats. We are ready to go. We got both cats on stream. Hey. I'm multitasking. Mm-hmm. Oof. Is it time for a nap, Minnie? And give Kiba some water over here in his little cup that he likes. There you go. Don't know why. Oof. It is about nap time. It is. Oof. Today, I'm going to start off with something a little bit different. I'm going to make a few more pie plates. Because apparently a lot of people like pie. We sold 2 different pie plate sets at the store this weekend. I keep going back and forth on what we call it. We call this the studio, and we either call that the gallery or the store or the shop. Hey, I'm cleaning it off. You gonna help me? Mm-hmm. Kiba's, I guess he's forgiven me for cleaning out his ears earlier. Pie equals carbs. It does, doesn't it? But you can make yourself feel slightly better if you eat like a strawberry pie or a apple pie. Just don't pay attention to all the extra sugar that goes into it. Had strawberry shortcake this week. Because we are in strawberry season here. Though the local strawberries have had a rough year, but it is the time of year. Like there's several places around here in Tennessee and Kentucky that do a strawberry festival because they're just native to this area. I've even seen a few strawberries in my yard. Like little, you know, itty bitty tiny like wild strawberries. Little red dots in the yard. 80 total. Is this where you're saying it was like net carbs? And net carbs are like, I forget what net carbs are. Buddy. Come here. Asking for a hey, good afternoon. Carbs. It's carbs and the fiber, yes. That actually, that like, for, when I think of that, I think of it like lowering the carbs. It's similar to what Weight Watchers used to do, where you could have your like calories and you added up your calories and fat and all that and then subtracted the fiber from it, or there was some equation you did. And because the fiber, you know, somewhat canceled out the other things. I'm doing pretty good. I am just getting started. Let me get this on here. Hold on. Before he comes over. There we go. Putting a bat on here so that I can make some pie plates, because pie plates are, you know, obviously like wider on the bottom, wider than my square tiles. Is that? Come on, Mom, pet the other end. Y'all enjoying the view? The fiber cancels out the carbs to a point for your blood sugar, yeah. But the way I understood it, like if you're wanting to go into ketosis, then you do. If you're wanting to go into ketosis, like you don't do net carbs, you just do carbs, and really you try to do as few as possible. What did you knock over? Oh, a paper, okay. Been kind of crazy up there? Hmm. You think I'm going to be dumb enough to put my hand up there? I might be. I might be. It's under 20 a day for keto. Oh, look at Mr. Wildcat over here. Oh, he was scratching. He was scratching. Look at that. He was like, I want to be on the big camera too. Okay, buddy. She's wanting to play too. Yeah, buddy. And there went that. Never mow. Yeah, happy Wednesday. Yeah. Got some clay water. Your water bowl's somewhere around here, buddy. He has his water bowl, his floor water bowl, and then I usually have one up here since they're up here, up to the, on top of the counter so often. Of course, nothing's as good as my water, which is why I was going after my, my water bottle. Camelin, hey, thank you for the resub. Clay water is the best water, like... Best water is like out of a puddle in you know, in the backyard. Second best water is clay water. It's not a craft stream unless we have cats, right? Mudworks, hey, yeah, you joined just in time for cat chaos. Yes, that was adorable. Minnie does get feisty sometimes. Like, like that. Ooh. Oh, I should have taken my chance. Now we got Kiba again. I'm going to try to make some pie plates today. That is my goal. Pie plates, or as Kiba and Minnie would have them, large water bowls or food bowls. Whoa, buddy. Is it time to go for a spin? Ready? Ready? There we go. We'll slow down a little bit. This is now the pottery wheel, P-A-W, pottery wheel. Kiba's not very happy with it today. You done? All right, bye-bye. Camelin, thank you for the cheers. So, Camelin, did everything come in okay? I always assume no news is good news. Whoop, now Minnie's leaving us too. Here we go. It's in Illinois, as in it's still on its way to you, or as in like you've sent it somewhere else? Yeah, going to chase Kiba, yeah. I would not doubt it. That's where the tracking says it is, okay. I forget where it's go. I forget where you are. I hope Illinois is at least in the right direction. It's like whenever I send something to Canada, it's like the first couple times especially, like I'd get freaked out because technically the closest port to us is Miami, or where, you know, Tampa or whatever, I think is Miami. So anything that goes to Canada goes to Miami first, and then it goes to Canada. And so like that freaked me out the first time they did that. I'm like, no, you're going the wrong way. Okay, so it is going the right way. All right, here we go. Pie plates take 3 pounds. And I've got my bat on top of the wheel head so I can remove it, and I've got a piece of canvas here on top of that so I don't have to cut the bottom of the pie plate. I can just take the canvas off. I can reuse the bat and then peel the canvas off once it's dry. Welcome back. Whoop. Oh, good. Yeah, if it arrives by the weekend, you'll be able to give the crock to its recipient at the barbecue. I hope it does. Did I grab my ruler? I did. Okay, it can be a little bit wider. The pie plates that I'm making, they need to be 10 inches wide, because then they will shrink to be about 9 inches, which is an average pie plate size. Okay. That's our 10 inches, and then we'll slow this down a little bit. Now I'm giving all of these a little bit of a lip. So I can make the fluted edges, which are, you see so much on pie plate dishes. It's a design that it identifies the pot as a pie plate, right? Like, you can use it for anything, but when you see the ridges, the scalloped edge on a shallow dish, you're like, oh, that's a pie plate. And so I make them, nope, wait. So this is how they come standard, but you can order these without the fluted ridges, just with a little lip, or you can order them with no lip at all. Atomic Gift Shop, hey, thank you for the raid. I think I should have taken this off of the thing before I tried to pull. There we go. Now I've got enough room. And now I can just pick up this, I can just slide this off onto my table and bring the bat back. Bug Boy, hello. Welcome, everybody. And we'll make another Atomic Gift Shop. So the gallery's in Tennessee. I'm across the border in Kentucky. That's where I'm at right now. We're on the Tennessee-Kentucky border. I'm in Russellville right now. Daniel's at the shop in Nashville. We're in 2 places at once. Taxes must be weird. Not really, no. Because we live in Kentucky, so we pay Kentucky income tax. In Tennessee, we just pay Tennessee. We collect and gather Tennessee sales tax. That's it. We don't own any property in Tennessee. Hey, Wonder Hamster. Where's my thingy? My blue thingy. Slow it down a little bit. The pie plates and like dinner plates and things, they're very simple items to make because you're not making something tall. Everything that is made on the wheel, like the wheel wants everything to be a wide, shallow bowl or plate. The tricky part is getting things to dry out evenly without cracking or warping or, being generally wonky. What's this button do? Now we know. Ooh, now that one order's there, time to start making another wish list. Yes. Am I stuck on something? Besides just the underside of the pie plate. There we go. We have an ad coming up in just a few minutes. If you don't want to see the ads, then it might be a good time to hit that sub button. Are the medallions available as fridge magnets? Yes. We don't have a listing for them on the website, but I've been making those. We have some of them that we've just taken to the gallery. That is probably the hardest thing, getting all those little pieces of clay to stay flat, because they want to just kind of like curl up like a potato chip. Lurking, yes. That is one of my favorites. I think we've gotten that one coming as a sticker. What kind of like cat D&D related stuff can we do? Like, I don't know if I want like a cat peeking out of a treasure chest. Did I measure this correctly? Yeah. No, I'll get it in a minute. So I think I would like to do one that's something like Dungeon Meowster with like a cat with a D20 or something. Or just a cat with a D20. Ooh. A D20 with a cat face in the D20 in the 20 location. I think I actually have a set of dice like that. We also like are taking suggestions on what types of What other fandoms would you recommend for us to get into? The newest thing we have right now is Stranger Things. I don't know if we had it at Gen Con last year. I think we just had it. I think we did it this year for Fan Expo because some of the Stranger Things people were there. Yeah, Fan Expo. Seeing where there it is. There's the other one. Oh, something that says check for traps. Yeah. I don't know. We may just put a cat in a cardboard box just for fun because why not? Doesn't even have to have anything to do with gaming or anything. A Hydra with Minnie and Kiva as the heads. Yeah. That's another thing. Like, we do a few things for dogs and cats. Like, we have the I like big mutts and I cannot lie, and we have a crazy cat lady. But, like, maybe we should do some, like, gaming and pet crossovers. That's the wrong one. Is it? There it is. Yeah, using these pieces of canvas just saves so much time from like trimming, and I don't have to use quite as much clay. And I can get everything done just in one go instead of having to do 2 or 3 different steps. Arm, thank you for the follow. What about a cat on its back in the floor with the caption, "The room is trapped"? I do like that one. I saw the check for traps in a box before I saw yours, Wonder Hamster. I like that. You make candles and bar soap. Nice. And you love watching artisans work their craft. Yeah, you said with yours it's fun, but with soap you got to be safe. Yeah, imagine there's lots of things that you could burn yourself with. Am I thinking that with like some types of candles, like you've got to be careful what temperature you get it to before if it burns it gets toxic? That's what some people have gotten themselves in trouble with waxing pots, because I use wax here to kind of cover the base of the pieces so that they don't get glaze on them. And sometimes people will just like get a candle, melt it in a hot plate, and just kind of set the bottom of the pot in the hot plate to quickly put wax on them. But I've heard like many stories of people like gassing themselves with that. Did I hit it? I don't think maybe I didn't. Oh, it looks okay. Pie plate number 4. Lie. That's like the Tide Pods, right? It's totally safe to eat and ingest. Yeah, I'm sure. All right, what is that? I thought it was an air bubble, but it will not pop. Nope, it was just a big air bubble. go a little bit faster. Let's do this one more time. This is 3 pounds of clay. Making it a little bit wider, and we'll slow it down some more. The wider or the taller the piece is, the slower you need to go to keep control of everything. Okay. Wonder if that's where the remnants of the little air bubble was. Oh no, it's just a piece of a extra piece of clay. I'm going to make 12 of these. Or that's how many pieces of clay I have prepped for these. So if you were a pie plate, what type of pie would you hold? Or it's okay if you don't like pie. It could also be brownies. If you were a pie plate, what would you have in yourself? I would like mine to hold peach cobbler. Apples, cherry or apple, lots of apple, cheesecake. Cheesecake is good. I actually think I've used my pie plates for everything except pie. No, I have made a peach cobbler in one of the smaller ones. Right now, strawberry pie, yes. Last weekend was the local strawberry festival. I've made brownies and biscuits and cornbread, bread pudding. So we had, speaking of strawberries, I made some strawberry shortcake this weekend. And so I'd like to take a poll. How do you prefer your strawberry shortcake? With like angel food cake, with white cake, or with biscuits? My vote is firmly on biscuits. I think biscuits are the best way to eat your strawberries and whipped cream and ice cream. Or if you're in the UK, I'm talking about scones. D, however it is offered. Yes, there you go. Don't care. All right. Right, like I will eat it however it's offered, but if I'm making it myself, I'm going to use biscuits. As long as it's good, can you get two of them? Yeah. Right? Strawberry shortcake is best when the cake absorbs all of the syrup, so you're eating a soggy sponge of strawberry. See, biscuits work really well for that. I encountered someone who had never heard of using a biscuit for strawberry shortcake, and so I didn't know if I was the odd one out there. Oh yeah, and fresh strawberries. I don't even buy like you this time of year. You see the little like pouches of red goo that I guess is supposed to be like strawberry like jelly or whatever that you put on, you add your strawberries and put on your strawberry shortcake, but no, don't mess with that. Soak my strawberries in sugar. Let the juices form and mix. Mash them a little bit. There's one I messed up. Here we go. Your grandmother would make angel biscuits. So is that like angel food cake? Is that what she was making? No, okay. I feel like angel food cake, doesn't it involve like whipping your egg whites until they're like meringue almost and then adding it to the cake or something like that? I don't know. Maybe I'm making that up. That is what angel food cake is, okay? All right, is that 6? Halfway done with the pie plates. I'll have to look up angel biscuits and see what they are. Strawberry, raspberry, and blackberry syrups. Instead of tres leche, tres berry, yes. You know, that reminds me of the turducken cakes that they make sometimes around the holidays that I've seen people do. Like, you know, one layer of the cake is like spice cake, one layer is white, one layer is, you know, something else, chocolate or whatever. Checkerboard cakes, I've seen those, yeah, but that does seem like quite a bit of effort. just to be eaten. Hydrate. Thank you for the reminder. Where there's like, where did I put my bottle so Kiba couldn't get to it? Ooh, really? Biggie, you had a 3-layered wedding cake like that. The top was rich fruit, middle was raspberry sponge, and bottom was chocolate. See, I think you can tie all of that together with like an icing. Like I can see like a spice cake, a strawberry cake, and a chocolate cake all with cream cheese icing or something. Thank you for the reminder. Forgot what I was doing. Yeah, speaking of strawberry cake, our wedding cake was strawberry cake. And the last several times I've been making cookies, I like to take like a cake mix, like a flavored cake mix, and make cookies out of it, whether it's chocolate or strawberry and lemon are my two favorites. But you can take any cake mix and just turn it into cookies by adding, it's like, or yeah, using like 2 eggs and like 1 stick of butter, or you know, the however much the equivalent of oil is. Now I've run out of flat surfaces, so I'm going to do the rest of these with the bat and the canvas. Just take the canvas off a little bit later. You love the cake type cookies. I do too. Like the lemon and the strawberry. The lemon is probably my favorite. Because I've done like lemon poppy seed muffins and done the same thing. But I've used the chocolate cookie mix to do, you add like dried cherries and white chocolate chips, and it's like a chocolate covered cherry cookie. That's pretty good. Whoa, we're not firmly attached. We gonna attach? There we go. Didn't follow my own first rule. Make sure the clay is firmly attached to the wheel. All this food talk. Go cut up some veggies. What are we doing? What's happening here? What's happening? I think the canvas was coming up. Just felt funny. Whoa, you made chocolate cupcakes and peanut butter cookies. When you do, you have to make a batch just for a close friend, and she eats them like within 3 days, about 3 dozen. I could do that. I could do that, and that's why I need to lose weight. I love peanut butter cookies too, but I'm the only one who likes peanut butter cookies, so... I tend to make things that everybody will eat. Oh yeah, the sugar cookie with white chocolate chunks and sprinkles in the batter, yeah. Or you get the funfetti cake that has the sprinkles in it already. The coffee shop a few doors down, they do that a lot. Funfetti cake cookies. Hey, Spook. Good afternoon. Camelin, what did you say? Did I miss something? The byline on an article in Clay, a scientific journal for potters. Yeah, Clay is one of the more technical ones. There's Ceramics Monthly and Clay Times. What's the other one? Maybe Clay Times is the one I get that's also associated with the Potters Network. You were making a joke. Don't. There are ceramics journals. Back in my day, when we were studying ceramics, we didn't have no internet. So all we had was the library and the clay journals to go learn things from. It's actually where I got some of my very first glaze recipes, was from Ceramics Monthly. Mudslinging Pyromaniacs is a journal you would subscribe to, yes. I believe that one would probably be more satirical than informative. Yeah, yeah, time for your meds, yeah. That would be more of a journal for like Clay Fails, published by The Onion, yeah. The byline for that one would be like, how hard could it be? Give it a try. How hard could it be? Oh, the Cake Rex blog. Ooh, that would be kind of fun to look at. Professional cake failures. Yeah. One of my current favorite groups on Facebook is Clay Fail. And like they moderate it really well because you cannot post advice. It is only for talking about mistakes. It is only for laughing at our own failures. Like, if you want advice, go somewhere else. No advice given here, only funny remarks. To make ourselves feel better. Spoopy Skellingtons, hello! Good afternoon. No, it's all self-posted. No, not making fun of new potters, specifically, no. It's more of, see this disaster, help me feel better about myself by mocking it. No, it is not mean-spirited at all. Because we are working with a very fragile material, and it's just the nature of the beast that sometimes things are going to break, and things, sometimes things are just going to go wrong. What was my last big fail? The worst one was for the last show we did. I made some trophies for some of the prizes, and one of the trophies broke. So I gave them, like, I glued it back together and gave it to them to hand out, and then I've made another one. So. That was the most stressful one. Of the 350 mugs we've made in the past week, we've lost probably about 10 of them, which is only natural. I mean that's very very like a very reasonable loss rate. But the process is not over. That was just the just in cleaning them. Oh, Spoopy, so you're glad you have hobbies that are quiet because you're currently crocheting while your brother sleeps off the pain in the hospital. Oh, hope he gets better soon. Oh, you're getting storms, Spook. Oh, I didn't think about that happening. There was a candle making group that does the same thing, and there was a somebody made a gorgeous looking line for their shop, but the next day all the jars were broken because they cooled so fast. Whoa. Spook has no power and can't see. There is power apparently. Stretch. I will once I return. 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do 3 more. I'm gonna stretch. I've also got a phone call. Let me see what this is. All right, now I shall stretch. Oof. Had somebody call because they broke their mug. There has been a claytality, and they need to replace it. Oof. What are you doing? Where are you going? Hmm. All right, we're going to do 3 more pie plates, and then I'll do something else. Maybe some travel mugs. Maybe I'm going a bit too fast. All right, slow it down a little bit. There we go. Love the ripples. Hey, Philsbury. Right, the scalloped edge. It tells you what it is. It's the defining marker of a pie plate. People see that and they're like, I know what that is. It is for filling with fruit and pastry. Nevermo, thank you for stopping by. Now you want pie, yes. What kind of pie? We're going to make 2 more of these. So that was number 10. Chocolate and cherry together. Oh, I like Black Forest cake. Ooh, I've never had a pie that had them both. Is it like a chocolate pie, like kind of like the custardy chocolate pie with cherries in it? Cherries on the bottom, covered with kind of a cheesecakey, like tort consistently chocolate. Okay. I have to tell my mother about that one. That sounds like a good combination. I was just talking earlier about the cookies that I like to make every once in a while. You take a boxed cake mix and you turn them into cookies by adding different amounts of ingredients. And I like doing a chocolate cake cookie, but adding dried cherries to it and sometimes white chocolate chips for a chocolate covered cherry cookie. It's just a really good combination of flavors and textures. Oops. Fresh cherries or canned cherries? Or dried cherries? I'm making this 10 inches wide now. That way it'll shrink down to around 9 inches, which is a standard width for a pie plate. These are deeper than your average pie plate, so... Come on. You gotta be quick, Minnie. She was walking over my bags of clay and one started to fall. Mm-hmm. Deeper means more cherries and more chocolate, yeah. Miss Minnie has disappeared into the cat cave. Here we go. All right, one more. Some like more chocolate. And see, I'm here thinking like that sounds really good. I'm going to look up recipes for this chocolate cherry pie. And see if you add anything on top, serve it with ice cream. Because chocolate pie just tends to be just like chocolate, and then you maybe serve it with ice cream. Ooh, wedding cake with Black Forest. There you go. All right, this is pie plate number 12. So it's the last one. Then I might go to travel mugs. Links are not allowed, but you could whisper it to me. And I will post it. Yes, and don't forget that if you are a sub, you can post in our Discord channel, and we do have a food section in Discord where we can post recipes and pictures and things. Let's clear off some of this. All right, here's my normal bat. The other ones I was using for the pie plates, they're made out of wood. This one is made out of plastic, and so it's held up much better to having a hole cut in it. There we go. You thought the wood would have fared better. No, what happens is because I leave this on the wheel and change out the inner tile, the wood deteriorates. It warps, and you can flatten it out pretty easy, but the sections here that are thinner, they deteriorated and just came apart after a while. So it didn't last very long. Chocolate cherry pie. That looks amazing. Okay, it's an icebox pie, so no baking. Okay. I was thinking like like a chocolate pie that is warm. That is still good. There you go. All right. I am going to be making some travel mugs. You can still do a baked one with pastry and use a torte recipe for the chocolate bit and then bake. Ooh. Now I'm going to do this one the same way as my regular mugs. I'm going to make one, measure it, set up a guide, so I don't have to keep measuring each one. Turning the wheel down, the taller I get. Leave us with the memory of chocolates and cherries because you're off to bed. Yeah, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. See, it's really thin right there, so I'm trying to be careful while stretching this out because I need the rim to be really thin, but I don't want to cause the whole wall there to collapse. Let's measure this again. Okay. It's a good height. I'm going to shape it a little bit more. Stretch. And then the more important part of this is the width of the rim, because I need this to fit on a, I need my rubber silicone lids to fit on here. All right. So let's set our guide. Okay. Did I cut it already? No, I didn't. Or did I? I don't know if I did or not. Now it is. And before I move this, I will stretch before I forget. Oof. Hey, crafting bunny. Kitten, thank you. Now the travel mugs, they can come with a handle and be personalized, or they can come with, or they can just be just like this. Just a travel tumbler with a lid. I am looking for that. Needed something to trim with. Let me double check. Yeah. All right, I like it when I get it right the first time.
How many handles and mixing bowls do you have?
For the handles, I would do 20 because for a total of like 10 pieces, and then 10 of the 4-pound pieces. Spook, yeah, they're a good travel mug. You used to have proof. So these actually, well, they don't hold 40 ounces. They're not that big. They hold about 16 ounces. The regular mugs that I have are 20 ounces. They will shrink about a half inch, so they're a little bit bigger than what they're going to be, but not that much bigger. Yeah, this is the this is a 20-ounce mug. I don't know if I have a, yeah, I do. I have a travel mug over here. Have a tumbler. So, and my guide for making them is like way up here. So, yeah, pint-sized glass. Yes, pint glass sized. Yes. There we go. Yeah, the travel mugs have kind of changed shapes over the years. Like they started out as more of like a cylinder, or and then a cylinder with, you know, slightly like wider at the top than the bottom. But then I started gravitating towards making them more of like I guess a Pilsner type glass. And I just like that shape for holding it in your hand. And for ease of drinking out of it, whether you're using using the lid or just by itself. And fitting it in your car, yes.